Okay, hello, my name is Cristian. I'll try to be as short as I can. Hopefully you will still catch the coffee break. Welcome in the other capital that nobody heard of. This is like a saying, and hopefully after these presentations, this will change, and Alba Iulia will be the most interesting capital everybody heard of. Long story short, in the last few years, a new trend emerged in Romania, especially in Bucharest, the actual capital of Romania. Mainly, the creative sector became more and more visible, and everybody was speaking about the so-called creative and cultural industries. Actually, the trend became so powerful that this year the Prime Minister and the Minister of Culture launched a series of studies dedicated to the creative sector in Romania and its economical relevance. The place they launched the study is a very popular place called in Bucharest Node Maker Space, and it's a pioneer in the creative sector in Romania. Some of us were already involved in that process in Bucharest. We are all friends in this community, and thought about developing this concept further. And we thought that Alba Iulia was the perfect place. In Bucharest, the creatives had to deal with a very interesting issue: the post-communist architecture. Almost all of them are architectures there, and their main concern was a creative way to repurpose the old communist buildings, old factories that were left behind. So, Node Makerspace actually is a creative interpretation of a former cotton factory, and there are happening a lot of things there in Node Makerspace. But in Alba Iulia, there is a whole different story. There is a fantastic historical site with a powerful symbolical value. Maybe you already saw the buildings and heard a little bit about the history of the place. So our ambition was to find the most talented and creative people in Alba Iulia, to bring them together in a constructive team and creatively conquer the citadel. We are currently working on gaining the legal status of the group, which is called CCC, in Romanian Cartierul Creativ Carolina, in English Carolina Creative Quarter. And we are also trying now to elaborate a creative strategy for our city, which we hope the local administration would adopt as one of its top public policies priorities. As Mr. Stubbs said, he highlighted the importance of the concept of standing out in some way. We think that one of the most efficient and powerful ways would be to use what I like to call the new surrealism, mainly video mapping and augmented reality. These new technologies, they are new in our country. Of course, in other countries, that's something in some way already old, or not quite. We also thought to capitalize the important historical buildings. So these are some photos of the members of the group. So we try to take into consideration the important historical buildings in the citadel, and we thought about two buildings. There are more, but these are very important: the Unity Museum and the Batianeum Library. The Unity Museum is the place where in 1st December 1918 modern Romania was born. And the Bataneum library is one of the most important and interesting libraries in Romania and Europe. It's an 18th century library with a great book collections and other great stuff, and also with a very important astronomical observatory. So we are currently planning to combine the historical site with these new technologies, to combine history with technological surrealism, as I said. And for the Bataneum library, this is the building. It's the interior, Aula Magna, with all the old books, very old books, starting with 9th century. For the Bataneum library, we plan to reconstruct through augmented reality the ceiling of the astronomical observatory. It looks like this. In 1849, the ceiling was bombed, so there is no painting left. But on the side walls, the painting is still in pretty good shape. And we try having some engravings, some 18th century engravings, to reconstruct through augmented reality this ensemble. Also, for the Unity Museum, we try to take into consideration the moments captured from 1918 to photos and also some videos. But all this story is ongoing. We are very new in the field, and it's something very new in Alba Iulia. I hope we will succeed. We have the absolute support from the local administration. We are connected with other people from Romania who are trying the same thing to transform their cities and make them in some way smarter. We chose this way to this kind of technologies. And also, I hope that great companies like IBM will support this kind of ideas. Of course, if, and only if, they will accept the Android fans.
if you'll be nice.
I will try, I promise you. Okay, thank you, that's it.